Commencing transmission. Engaging disclaimers. Proxy chain initialized. WFTA TV is now on the air.
Good morning. This is WFTA Television, commencing broadcast activities for today. WFTA broadcasts on YouTube. WFTA is owned by Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Our programming is brought to you live via the interwebs on videotape and film. We invite you to join us for another day of broadcasting on WFTA, your YouTube toy channel.
You are watching WFTA Television.
Open up that old wood chest. Dive right in, it's always best to let imagination run wild. Action figures, dolls in line, building castles, worlds combine. Toys scattered everywhere. Yeah, yeah, it's a mess in there, but it's my little world. Memories in colors bright. Every single one feels right. I could stay and play all day. Air blocking car, they tell a tale. Pirate ships will set their sails. In my toy box, magic's real. Magic, pretend battles, heroes fight. Undercovers late at night. Lost in dreams where I
Good evening, everyone. It's late night here on Weird Fantastic Toy. I'm Bill, and welcome to the show. So, Johnny Sorensen came in really early to Super. And Honor You 83's here. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. And there's Radical Mom here. What's up, Mary Atwell? We got Sean. Oh, hi. O2 Jonezer says, Comment Corner, featuring some favorite Spidey books and a bit of a dive into my favorite Spider-Man character. No prize for anyone who can guess who it is. All right, and next we got Sean. He thinks it's the first appearance of Firelord, maybe? Find out. Mike Fee, what's up, my man? And of course, the freaking Nightbot shows up. And no, you are incorrect, says Jonezer. Okay, we're going to bring Jonezer in, and we got the chat caught up because the chat's not nearly as lively as it was the other day. But good to see everyone here. Let's bring Jonezer in.
What's up, everybody? It's Jonezer, your favorite comic book guy. So let's do this!
One thing I forgot to do. Got everything done except that one damn thing, but I fixed it right on the fly. And
It's all
Johnny
good,
Sorensen's
man.
still with us.
Speaking, stuff's not shit. His stuff's good. We love our figuratively speaking.
We do, and he is a contributor to this show. He's contributed music out the ass. He's come on and pinched hit for you. So yeah, he's a good guy. I like that Spider-Man figure. The only thing that you don't like about him is he's got the black costume and black and red from the first issue. What, issue 15, Amazing Fan.
Correct. I do have a blue and red one coming. Didn't have to pay $50 for.
Oh, we got Danny in here now. I know who Danny is. Danny is a very good friend of Rick's, and that's Danny O'Day, and he is a ventriloquist dummy, and I don't mean that in any bad way, Danny, but thank you for coming in. We've got Mike B says, I don't know, Jones, I guess I'll find out when you tell me. Johnny's still with us. And Johnny, I want to thank you. Johnny created a song for our channel with you and I featured in it, and we're going to play that for everyone.
I had listened to it earlier, and it is badass.
He is. Danny Boy, the pipes are calling. Yeah, we've got that song is available too in our song list. Hear it. Usually makes OBS cry though. I hope I didn't run her off last night with the bad sound, but my mic got to messing with it last night, and I had to use an older backup mic, and it sounded awful.
Anybody that's watched this show for as long as OBS has endured some technical difficulties before, and he's got the ability to endure.
Well, let's keep her in our prayers. She's still looking for a job, and I think it's rough on her.
Rough out there. She's not the only one I know in the hunt. I don't want to name drop anybody, but I know a few people that are not doing so well in that regard. I have a strategy for that, Bill, but it's not one anybody likes. It's basically just take any job. So, like, you'd see my ass just serving fries at your local Mickey's or what. Sometimes you got to have a job to get a job, and sometimes you got to take a job you don't want.
Yeah, that's true. Danny O'Day says that Rick is dummy, not him.
Well, I don't know what to say of that other than Rick can be a little, how we say, abrasive at times. So,
Orlando Flores is here tonight with us as well. Jones, they're good to see you.
Hey, Rolando.
He names out everybody who's here like he always does. Thank you there. Cheers, Sean and Mike Fee, suckers.
There's our OBS. How you doing?
Hey there. I hope I didn't run you off last night with the bad sound. I got it fixed today. Actually, I fixed it last night right after the show was over. Windows had co-opted my mic and turned the volume all the way down on it.
Speaking of which, we've been doing some pokery and tomfoolery with the audio. So let us know if we're sounding good or echoing. If I'm bleeding into Bill's mic or Bill's bleeding into mine or any other said nonsense. Please let us know.
I worked for about, 15, maybe 20 minutes on this tonight before the show.
I can attest, and quite honestly, I was trying to take some pictures of some stuff, so I was trying to multitask. Bill's having me talk on a mic while I'm trying to pose action figures, and quite honestly, playing in a band, I'm usually pretty good at mic test. I was struggling on that one. I don't know if you picked that up.
Yeah, I could tell you were distracted. Okay, so Radical Mom says we sound good. I Like Salt did not think he would make it tonight. New meds are a knockout.
I don't know if that's a good knockout or a bad knockout.
I don't know. Johnny Sorensen said, if you bleed, you lead.
Oh, he says I bleed in if I lead in. I get it. So, like, if you're still talking and I come in, I think that's what he means.
Okay. Rick won't be here tonight, says Mike Fee.
Well, that is a shame. So he's not here, so I could just talk mad smack about him then?
Yeah, if you want to. Talk mad smack whether he's here or not. OBS says,
well,
I was lurking back and forth. The sound was messed up, but the music, of course, the music plays clear because it's not using a mic to play the music. But yeah, I got that fixed. My main mic is clear when it's got I've got an aggressive noise gate going on this thing, folks. So I've got to talk into it because if I get low, the noise gate closes off the mic. Jamie Sanders, hey girl, and I Like Salt saying hello to Rolando. Rick is at Chuck E. Cheese.
That Chuck E. Cheese at this late at night, more like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Bad Rick's not here, says. Say it with your chest, Bill. Hey, Danny, did Rick give you his puppet?
Got puppets?
Yes, and he does. I think he's got a Howdy Doody and Alfred E. Newman, and he's got Charlie McCarthy.
Man after my own soul with the Alfred E. Newman. What, me worry?
Danny says, too much talking. Get on with the show, suckers.
Fair enough. Hey, dummy, if I want to hear any lip out of you, I'll pull your string, eh?
Yeah, there you go. Tell him. All right, so you want to get on with the show? How about getting on with the show then, suckers?
Memes of the week. Memes of the week.
Never date a chick that works at Subway. She knows what 6 inches really looks like.
Oh, Nelly.
Hey, Gojatron, who let Chucky into the chat? Once again, Danny says, I'm no dummy, Rick is. John says, there's a snake in my boot. Radical Mom says that Rick is no dummy, but Danny is. I don't know. Danny might be a little more intelligent than Rick.
I don't know Danny.
So what movie we got? Not going to the movie. I Like Salt with a $20 super chat. Oh my goodness gracious. For your computer fund, I had to get a new one. Thank you so much, sir. Look at that super chat right there, folks. That is, oh my goodness. I gotta reply to that one.
Well, and that's definitely not a 6-incher that she's looking for.
No. Let me reply here. So much that her. Oh, we got me make the world better, says OBS. Yes, they do. Yes, they absolutely do.
Memes make the world go round. Round.
Danny, no. There's I like salt. Sir, I like salt, says OBS. That is some lore from somewhere else, but it works here too. Danny deletes his messages just like Rick does, says Mike Fee.
Awful suspicious. I would also say that he is somebody with the ability to make multiple accounts, even.
Well, I found out something today, Jonezer, that you may find interesting. Rick has quite the little setup over there with a soundboard and cameras and badass computer. He's got the rig all up. He's got a better rig than I do, sir.
Really? That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
I thought that Inspector Gonzer might want to hear that.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It's also interesting that he's not here to defend himself.
My account is legit, big boy.
All righty there, dummy. Got it.
Sometimes you got to throw a motherfucker at another motherfucker to let a motherfucker know who's boss.
That is awesome. I wish I had the ability to do that with my coworkers.
Jamie getting some suspicion here on what's going on now.
Right. She's not suspicious. She's straight out calling him out. He did it. We all know he.
And I like Salt says OBS been missing you, seeing you around the show. A lot of times she's here, but she lurks. A lot of that lurking.
On with the little lurking's working.
All that matters. And you know we got 1,001 subscribers, and we've got enough members that the members have got a brand new emoji that they can use. Wonder Woman this time.
There we go. Wonder Woman. Wow.
Sean says, what's really interesting is the mystery of where that Colossus hand went to.
I know, right?
Huh. Oh, look at there. We're starting to use the new Wonder Woman emoji now in the chat. There you go, folks. Made by generous gifts by Sean and Sue Studio over the last few days. And Jamie says, ugh to dummies. Hey. All right, so Vince McMahon looks at a hole in the ground, and that finds that interesting. He looks at a wooden toilet, and he gets more interested. He looks at a porcelain commode, and he gets really, really interested. And oh boy, does he just explode when he looks at that girl there. What's her name?
Her name is I'm sorry that we did this to you, sweetie. Yeah, you're talking about exploded from allegations. He exploded right over her freaking head while freaking somebody else was busy with her too.
OBS says, I got a new fiber optic lines for the net today. Supposed to be cheaper and work better. Net already went out today and the chat disconnected twice. Go. Cheap, better, right? Apparently referring to screaming kids in a store as semen demons is not publicly acceptable. Who knew?
That's what I'm gonna start calling my kids. Come here, you little semen demon. What are you doing? Get out of that. Dinner's in an hour, you little bastard. Sit down.
Yes, old Clark. Good to have you here. He said, "What's good, Bill? Being alive is good. Having good friends is good." There, Jonezer. Talk.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, I got a little lag
I,
going on my end.
I said my semen demon joke. I don't know if you missed it or
I missed it. If they heard it or not, but I sure missed it. That's okay. I agree, Mary. Danny. Rick thinks he can take on Big Daddy Storm. What a dummy. Yeah, he's gonna be a dummy if he takes on Big Daddy Storm.
actually I think Rick could win. I
How?
really do.
How?
Oh, he would choke him. He would choke him to death.
How?
He would get stuck right about here while he ate.
Oh, Danny deleting messages. All right. Yeah, you keep doing that, buddy. How do people that smell like ass not know smell like ass?
That has pondered my brain a few times. I almost think I might liken it to like if you got a person's house that they have pets, go into their house and it smells like dog, and they don't know that because they live in it. I imagine the ass smelling people. They live in the ass, so they don't smell the ass.
Nose blind, you become desensitized to the. Kate Van D with us tonight. Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here. Who is the mod sucker deleting my messages? Mods are not deleting messages. On messages. Next. During sex, I suddenly stopped and didn't move. E, what are you doing? Me, hush bitch. I seen this on Pornhub. It's called buffering.
Oh, you gotta get a better internet connection. If he's doing that move in the middle of the bedroom, maybe he's already got a connection. He's just enjoying it.
Yeah. Move on here to the next one. Smell my finger. It's been in the dark side.
Oh, is it just me or are these memes getting worse?
I'm gonna blame this person right here, Mike Fee. He had some sort of a theme going last week. I was harvesting.
Like there seems to be a lot of butt stuff. Like butt stuff.
I'm thinking he does there, Jonezer. I think you're on to something there. Say pizza to drugs, say no to yes.
Somebody screwed up here. This is the one I sent you. I saw this and I laughed my ass off. You had one job, asshole. What have you done?
And Kate Van D says RIP to Vader. Yes, James Roll longer with us. Sad thing. Talked about it's sad. It's all butt stuff with the memes. It is over there in that bad place where I have to go sometimes and get them. But apparently Mike B's got some. I approve. Okay, Sean. This sounds like a life motto.
Say pizza to drugs, say no to yes.
Awaken, winch. Though it has not yet been emptied, the bottom of our kibble chalice is once again visible.
These are my cats.
So they've been doing this for a long time, folks. Your cats aren't the first one. Okay, Danny, you get into it with them over some stuff like that. Keep on. Next here, yeah, get them ghosts out of there.
How it should have ended.
Yeah, that would have been cool, wouldn't it?
Right. You know what? That movie, not Ghostbusters, but Ghost. Didn't that freak you out when they had them little things and he'd be like, "You're dead, Willie." All of a sudden, this stuff like, and then the little friggin' shadow people came out and friggin' dragged his screaming ass away.
I remember that. I remember watching Ghost in the movie theater when it first came out. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. I was kind of freaked out when I realized that he was dancing with Whoopi Goldberg instead of him at one point. But yeah. Johnny Sorensen, Roadhouse.
Right. I still think his best movie was Point.
Me stepping into the shower.
Yeah, accurate.
Gochitron's obviously having a good time chatting away with Danny there. Kate says that she saw Beetlejuice again, and I am in so
Don't say it another time.
Had a good time. Well, good. Apparently Jonezer doesn't want to hear any spoilers for that, but yeah.
No, I'm just saying, don't say it a third time or you'll freaking summon him.
I got you. Today's special: buy 2 items and pay for both of them. Not the same special that I encountered today at the Lowe's store. I had to go and get some fluorescent bulbs got that done finally. 3 times the charm. My wife got bulbs, they were the wrong size. I got bulbs, they were the wrong size. We finally took the bulb out and took it with us, and we got the right.
That sounds like how I go to the hardware store. I need one of these, but not broken.
There you go. Mike P says I just need to see it from the Frozen Empire Ghost.
I need to see that. I haven't seen any of those.
You haven't seen Frozen Empire? You haven't seen
either that one or the other one.
Oh, really? You're missing out, dude.
I haven't seen the other one either. I heard they're good.
They are.
I haven't seen.
They are good. You're missing out. The perks of being a comic book collector. Now, red is money, and blue is a proud family, and yellow is social acceptance. And look at the pie chart.
Yeah, this one I added because someone sent it to me on my Facebook, and I felt attacked because of the accuracy. The accuracy of this graph is stunning.
Yes. And Mike V said that he liked the Frozen Empire. I did too. That's a great chart, says Kate Van D. Okay. Mary is not going to get you any coffee, Danny. I'll speak for her on that.
Hey, get your own coffee, you dummy.
Absolutely. Let's get out of the way here. The media. The average adult spends $255 per year on their hobbies. People in this group.
That in, but
My goodness.
Hey, move on to the next. I don't like this one. Go to the next one.
Biden and Trump backstage right now.
Oh boy. It's not easy being green.
No, it's not. The Simpsons owned this home on a single salary from a husband who didn't go to college. This was considered normal in 1989 when the show began.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
Yeah, that ain't happening now.
No.
I don't know. He does work at a nuclear power plant. Maybe he
with a high school education. Works at
But he might be doing it.
Another celebrity on their way to remind me that I need to drink a paper straw to save the environment.
Bird. Yeah, they hypocrite. Can you say hypocrite much?
2 cars, says Kate Van D. Yeah, and they had 2 cars.
True, they were rolling.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to be the average family, right? I mean, look at Al Bundy. He was a shoe salesman. They had a pretty rocking house in Chicago, too.
Seriously, it had an upstairs. It had 3 bedrooms, apparently.
Basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a shoe salesman's salary.
I know he'd bring his salary home and he wouldn't have it by the time they got through snatching it all out of his hands.
That's accurate.
Oh, here we go. This is the perfect accessory for people who get offended easily. You have your little roll of toilet paper there on hanging on your ear. Dry your tears.
I like it. Good. Or you could just suck up your soft ass little feelings and grow a spine, you
Much bird hurt I sense in you. Cry like a bitch you would.
accurate that is. Like it, I do.
Me putting $20 in my car. Is it in yet?
Have you ever seen this movie, Bill?
What is the name of this movie?
Super bad.
No, I have not.
You need to watch this movie. This scene is hilarious. That is funny as hell.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a great movie.
hey, I'll take your word for it. That's ha! Oh my. Your heel watching you use lotion. Oh, what all?
Oh, you know, it's funny. Ocean's a funny thing because yeah, it is meant to go on more than a penis. You
I
can use it on your hands, you could use it on your legs, you can use your face, you can use it on your cracked ass freaking heel on your foot that really needs it. But yeah, we all have like shiny brand new penises. The rest of our body looks like that.
what I do know about McLovin, I will say this. We had a guy in an organization that am still a part of as a retired member. That was his writing name was McLovin, and he told me it was that movie, and I never watched the movie, but he was able to quote every word that McLovin said.
That movie's great. You gotta watch.
Danny sitting there getting a dig on you there. Is that big boy Jonezer with acne?
Maybe a little bit. Only my acne is a little worse than that.
Yeah, and apparently Rickster doesn't use lotion. He uses soap and takes lots of shower.
Now he mentions going to the shower a lot in the chat too. Makes me wonder.
Yeah. Jamie Sanders says she thought this meme was about Rick.
You know, the shoe fits there, Cinderella. Go ahead and wear it there, Ricky boy. I'm gonna talk a lot of smack about him now that he's here.
Absolutely. I mean, he's not here, and I'm sure Danny didn't care for him either. He said I bet
Works for
Rick
me.
has a lifetime membership to Irish Spring.
Maybe get some
Oh,
tissue, sponsor from Tissue Kleenex to go with that. You know, you need to clean up when you're done. Unless you're an animal.
your butt hurt over something I posted online. No problem. Grab a popsicle from the freezer, insert it rectally, and ice up.
Again, we're here with the butt stuff again.
Thank you, Mike Feet. You were on a roll last week when you there one right after another. One particular one is not in this list.
Oh, it was so bad that it didn't make the show. I gotta know what that one was.
You already know what it is because you were the one that said, don't put that in the fucking show. And I said, don't worry, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got you there. Yeah, got that memory going.
I know exactly which one you mean now. What is wrong with you, Mike?
He was on a roll.
Be ashamed of.
He really was. I think he was. Might have been over there at the old hub.
Yeah, that one was bad. You need get your ass to church tomorrow. You better put
Really,
money in the box too. Money in the box.
you need some Jesus in your life, my friend.
Bar rottens.
I need to get that deleted scene. I don't smell like
Yeah,
a lot of
we
people.
need y'all to sign a waiver if we're gonna show that. Like,
Let's see here. No helmet, no elbow pads, no shin guards. Just a boy. Like that's how we rolled in the 80s.
baby.
Building
Yeah, you
homemade
know what we did?
ramps.
You know what we did in the 80s? It's about the same thing, the kids did earlier too. We would get up, we would go outside, and we would run down the street without a phone, wallet, or keys, and we wouldn't even know where we were going. We'd be gone for hours. I freaking dare any one of you to do that now.
Let
Walk
your
out of
kids
your
do
house
that.
without your keys, without your phone, and don't have a wallet or nothing, and don't have a plan. Just go. Guarantee you're gonna get a block away from your house. You're gonna have a freaking panic attack.
What do you know about God, Danny? Do you know God personally? He comes in here occasionally.
God is same person guy who does those videos about my hand thing.
Okay. Might be on to something there, Jonezer. Chuck Norris died 20 years ago. Death just hasn't built up the courage to go and tell him.
I heard Chuck Norris one time killed 4 and he pulled out the pin and got 7 more.
Oh, Chuck Norris doesn't flush his toilet. He scares the shit out of it. Thanks for Mike. That's a good joke, man. That's another Mike feed joke. I will give credit to the person who spoke first.
Yeah, I usually do, but sometimes I'll just straight steal it. All my best stuff I stole from. I didn't make.
If you take from enough sources, it's called research.
I suppose, or just plagiarism. Fine either way.
And the symptoms predicted again. Old man yells at old man.
Suppose we got to update that. That's not how it is anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's an old meme here, but it put up, so I put it. Me, do you think deaf girls masturbate with one hand so they can moan with the other one? My friends, what the hell's wrong?
Yeah, what in the are we doing here? You know, I bet it would be actually kind of hot, deaf chick, because they don't know what they sound like. They can't like hear themselves or anything. So I bet when they're like going at it, probably just like they're probably making like freaking crazy sounds that you're just not used to, and it's probably pretty awesome.
Hell, John. And you're going to hell too, Mike Fee. Did you see that shit he just posted? I bet Ernie where his hand is.
Oh, he's giving it away. Come on, you thought about it with the deaf chick at the top.
Dictator. Both of them are just potatoes.
Oh, the one on the top's got a little more power. I think you can plug a light bulb into the top and it might actually work.
I got these comic books. Simple. I'm old and I paid cover price for.
I think I sent you. All the comic book ones are mine. All the butt stuff ones are Mike.
Busted Mike.
Shows what you.
I have a theory. The kids from the Magic School Bus grew up to be the kids from Captain Planet. How did I not see this now? I mean, look at it.
Oh my God. That is kind of awesome. Go Planet.
Yeah, you even got Sean. Holy crap.
You're on to something.
Yeah. Now that it's acceptable to drunkenly throw an axe, it's time to bring back lawn darts.
Out of my mind.
I'm the last of my kind. Miss Frizzle should not teach.
Probably.
Someone
my kid
asked,
used to watch the Magic School Bus with my mom. That was grandma and grandson time.
else everyone. Arnold be like, a trip. Whenever someone asks me if I've ever been to the opera, well, if you count Elmer Fudd singing "Kill the Wabbit," then yes, I've been to the opera.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. That wasn't good.
I need to get back in shape, says a man who's never really been in shape.
I sent that.
Yeah, you were talking about yourself. I was in shape for about a couple of years in the Army. They put me in. Got out and got back out of shape.
Ain't been in shape since my 20s. Were you in your 20s when time?
18, 19, 20, 1, 20.
Oh, Mike. I'm in shape. I'm round. That's a shape.
He's not wrong.
That's great. I'm going to steal that too.
Circle gets the square. This is what happens when you hold your farts in, folks.
What in the... That's the back titty to the tiniest ass I've ever seen to the... What am I looking at?
I don't know, but apparently it's bigger at the top than it is at the bottom because it's been squeezing its farts in.
That is disturbing. That is disturbing.
Somebody looking at this meme with me and they said, that's got to be Walmart. And I said, no, that looks like a convenience.
Yeah, or maybe the pharmacy part of Walmart.
How do you have 12 ass cheeks?
No kidding. Like, what is this?
Is that a Mario mushroom?
Look like a Goomba.
Enough. Real friends don't get in.
Stare at it, worse.
Real friends don't get offended when you insult them. They just smile and call you something even more offensive. How do you even get like that? I don't know.
That's wild. That was wild.
You know, we've been in trouble for talking about people at Walmart before. I don't really give a crap, but go to Walmart and just look. Just sit on the fucking bench or something at the front store and just look and watch the people who ride in on the fat cars. How do they even? How do they even?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, how do they even? Are they like Baron Harkonnen? They've got like these discs around them that have some anti-gravity so that they can move their big lumbering fat ass out of the car and get into the little fat car so they can ride into Walmart?
Well, the thing that gets me, I try not to judge because maybe they have some kind of disability or some kind of but I highly suspect that most of the people using them little fat carts should be walking because they
Fucking Bill with the Dune reference. Look, every time I see somebody that's so fat that they can't even support themselves on their own legs, that's what I think of, Sean. Kate Van D worked third shift at a 24-hour grocery store, and it's deep level scary. Oh yeah,
bet.
all the creatures of the night come out after midnight.
Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. Freaks come.
When someone who's never interacted with you before suddenly announces that they're unfollowing you, ding, nobody cares.
Or that you're kicked out of the group.
Oh,
You've
yeah,
been removed
nobody
from the
cares. I'm unfollowing you, and I'm going to give you an unlike on your video, too. Thanks for the interaction.
You're out of the group. Now you can't go into the group and post a link to your video where none of us will come anyway.
Or even better, you can't post your nasty butt memes over here in our group anymore now.
They're missing out on the butt meme. That's their loss.
Yeah, it is. Holding your mom's cigarette while she zips up your coat. That's a loving mom, too. I'm telling you, I bet that mom loves her kid more than some of these moms love their kids today, damn it.
Well, and I'm sure she's sitting there like, don't ash it on the floor, you little bastard. Hold on, sit still. I'm trying to zip this thing. Take a drag off it so it don't go out. What are you doing?
Screw your feelings. Hello and headlocks to you too, sir. Those were the days, says OVS. Or I found a photo of me in high school, Jonezer. Check it out, man.
And at that desk. That looks like a place I've slept.
I don't go walking after midnight. Too scary. It is scary. That's when the booger man comes out after dark. Mark Zuckerberg, after years of stealing your data and censoring truth on Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we don't believe you, Mark. I'm buying it. You're just sorry you got caught. That's all it is.
Hiding your candy stash from the kids. You might be able to do this with something there, Johnny. You get the vegetable bags, put the candy in it, and wrap it up and put it in the fridge. They'll never.
No, we got a good little candy stash in the house. We got the little, here's how we do at the Jonezer house. So like Valentine's Day comes, you get the Valentine's Day candy, right?
Uh,
And then Easter comes, you throw all the Valentine's Day candy away. And then what's the next freaking holiday after that? Probably I don't know.
Halloween.
The Halloween candy, then the freaking Christmas candy, and it's a cycle here. So we're eating the Halloween candy on Christmas, eating the Christmas candy on Valentine's, eating the Valentine's Day candy on. It's always in this. Probably why we're all fat.
Yes, Kate, this is a very smart idea. Keep watching Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures because this show is educational.
I will tell you this though: if you want your kids to stop eating all the candy, here's what you do. Like they get the Halloween candy bag and they got the big pillowcase full of it. Tell them go ahead, eat as much of it as you want. They'll get sick. They'll never do that again.
Jamie says that she's gonna start doing this. Kate Van D says I've had Easter candy in the fridge until Halloween. It tracks.
Exactly.
Harry Humstone has come in. What about the Easter candy? When do we say throw it in the ash can? Well, the thing about candy is it never goes bad.
Not chocolate in.
Chocolate. Hey, Jeff's here. All Music Fan 88. As it turns out, they were prepping us for self-checkout the whole time.
How many more memes of this do we got left here, my
Just
friend?
a few more. Just a few more. This is butthurt applied directly to the anus. Butthurt applied directly to the anus. Butthurt applied directly to the anus. Ultimate relief, anus and anger reliever. Butthurt applied directly to the anus.
I missed that, Bill. Where do I apply it?
Anus. Directly. Anus.
Not around it, not to the side, not
directly to the anus. That's where the butthurt is. It's in your anus.
I was just checking.
Again with the butt stuff, says Sean. Once again, you want to thank your friend, Mike Fee. Vince paid more money for sex than he did for the WCW. Think about that, folks, because this one's true.
Oh, that's messed up. That's true. Yeah, he did.
People who say go big or go home seriously underestimate my willingness to go home. It's like literally my only goal in life.
My favorite place. I like being. Look at that's where all my stuff is.
Home is where the heart is.
That's where my stuff is.
Okay, last but not least.
Oh my God.
Now, what we need to do here is we need to get we need to name all of these.
I know what this is.
All of these have names. Okay, so apparently he named them, and so we can look at these and we can see who each one is. I think we got Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant.
Got I don't know who that is beside Hulk Hogan. There we got Bret the Hitman Hart. Who's that on the very end over there?
Junkyard Dog.
Help us out, Mike. You're the one that posted this bullshit.
Messed up.
Come here, lady. You're gonna get the Undertaker. Rest in peace.
Oh my God. It's over.
Memes of the week. Memes of the week.
Apparently, Mike Fee is telling us Hogan, Hart, Orndorff, Andre. He knows all of them. Kate Mandy says, I see Hogan, LOL. What is this?
I explained.
Danny says, Mike Fee posted this. Hardy Boys. Man had a series of adult toys named after these. That allegedly.
We're not trying to get a lot of.
Right. No. I know we're broke, motherfuckers. We broke.
Compared to him, we
Oh. All right. Sean says, all righty, I got to head out. Have a good night, everyone. Apparently, Sean it came for the memes. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for your generosity in giving out memberships to other members. Thank you for that. Take care, Sean. And you guys check out Sean playing video games on Games Drunk whenever
That was a lot of fun. I was watching him play Donkey Kong Country. It made me pull my old Nintendo out and want to play me some Donkey Kong.
Danny says Big Boy's missing hand is between those cheeks. OES says we forgot the old.
He might have been in.
So far, this show sucks. What is Rick seeing, you guys? You ask him. He's the one with his hand up your ass.
All right.
Sean just gave out another membership. He gave the Briscoe 1234 a membership.
Very, very generous, sir. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you. And if Briscoe 1234 were actually here, he could say thank you. All right. Before we go any further, since Jeff is, I want to go down here and set that up. I think Jeff will get a kick out of this. I think he missed it last night. All right, so here we go. I'm going to play something just for Jeff.
Awesome.
And I'm going down here to add it into the playlist so that second. And Jeff, since you're here, I think you will get a kick out of this. It is where I put the damn. It is. Go. Now. Let's see. Danny, so far, you're with us. Mary. Oh, I was going to give $100. I'm waiting to see if this show will get any fun. Stay around, man. And Jeff, check it out, buddy. To set this up, have you ever heard of a website called Cameo, Jonezer?
I have.
Okay. Can you give the viewers an idea of what to expect from the website called Cameo?
Okay, Cameo is a website where there are celebrities on the website, and for a fee, for money, you can pay the celebrity to shout you out, say your name, sing you happy birthday, give you a greet. So you could get, like the lady from Tiger King to sing happy birthday for $75 or whatever.
Or if you don't want to do it for yourself, you could pay them to do it for a friend of yours. So I could do this for Jonezer.
Right.
Yeah, Jonezer's out of sync right now. We got to let him catch up. He'll catch up here while we play this little thingy here.
This is Hordak, the original gangster. I'm here to give a special shout out to Mike V from your little pal, Jeff. I understand you've been sick and shit. Now that you done got well, your buddies want to get your ass back on YouTube and start making videos again, instead of sitting around the house on your dead fat ass like a sack of shit. And if you don't, I'm gonna come to your house, and I'm gonna take this, and stick it in your butt, and twist it. And if that don't work, I'm gonna take this crossbow and shoot you dead in your motherfucking eye. Okay, Jeff, here's your fucking cameo. Now give me my fucking money or I'm gonna find your ass and do the same goddamn thing. Okay, I'm done. Is that shit off? What, goddamn? How many more of these fucking things do I have to do today?
Apparently, Jeff paid for a cameo for Mike Fee, and you better pay your.
Hordak don't play, dude.
That must be for another Jeff. Oh, sure.
Have you in the slime pit. Done.
Fordak's the man.
Man, that Danny boy there, he's a little testy. He's a little grabby. He likes to bark little orders there. I think I need to show him a little tour of my wood stove and see if he likes that. Burn his little puppet ass.
All right. You want to go window shopping, Jonezer, or do you want to go ahead and do a comment corner?
Why don't you start the window shopping? I need to go coffee shopping.
All right.
Bill's on the streets today, window shopping, toy stores call his name. Big bad toy stores, but first, he's ready for the game. Hella dope toys in sight, there's Ken and Aaron, colors bright on every row. Bill can feel the thrill, see the excitement grow. Window shopping toys, feeling like a boy. Bill can't stop the joy, every shop's a ploy. Entertainment Earth ahead, here we go. Action figures line the wall. Bill is lost in dreams, every aisle's a ball. Nerdzoic toys finally, look big nerdy, collector's paradise. Bill's eyes open wide, it's all so very nice. Window shopping toys, feeling like a boy. Bill can't stop the joy, every shop's a ploy. Nerdzoic toys finally, look big nerdy, collector's paradise. Bill's eyes open wide, it's all so very nice. Window shopping toys, feeling like a boy. Bill can't stop the joy, every shop's a ploy.
And we're waiting on Jonezer to get back. We see Spidey over there in the meantime, and the Rickster has joined us. Bill or Jonezer, this loser ain't me. Nice try. Hey, Pee Wee, Danny, where's Rick? Well, Rick showed up, so you called his name out and he came. Danny was grounded for being demanding. Oh, hi, Rick. Hold on, says, oh crap, says Danny. Well, we got someone here that knows Rick, and we got Rick. Hey, Rick. Anyone order those new Joes? I didn't, but we're gonna look on here and see what's going on here. We got the Secret Wars Legends action, the G.I. Joe Classified Series, Saul, Viper, Xandar, Leatherneck, Dial Tone, more. I'm going to go straight to the clearance aisle, though, for all the sales. And so we're going to go to the under $10 aisle here. And look here at the top. Sorceress, Itsu, Buzz Off, Naked Stratos. Moving on past those. The Dark Knight Returns Multiverse Armored Batman. That's, you guys can check that out. Because I've been saying his name all night long. But Jeff said his name. Here he comes. What's up with that, Jeff? I pre-ordered 2 of the Secret Wars tonight from GameStop. Yeah, they're on you. Good Mandalorian stuff. All this shit. Black Series Elite Squad Troop. Max. Comax figure you can get at Ross Dress for Less for a whole lot less than that. You want some Claw Skeletor, $15. You want some Flying Fist He-Man, bucks. All right, with clearance aisle, I'm gonna. What is our fresh novel? Go back up here to the top and hit. Rickster asked me, "Is that Bill or John?"
The Secret Wars. The Secret Wars.
We're not playing any pranks on.
Did you see those Secret Wars?
Rick never told me you have a twin. Danny talks just like you. Honor you says my Ross never has anything. Yeah, I saw that on the cover. Well, I was looking with Pressure Raw. We have Captain America, Winter Soldier, Mafex. Are you into Mafex there?
No, I'm not much of a Mafex guy. I got that Merman coming.
That Longbow Hunter looks pretty cool. I like that Silver Age Atom.
I've seen both of those at Walmart.
I just got this Alfred the other day. GameStop. It's on the toy hunt that I did the other day. And I saw this 66 retro Nightwing bell bottom. I don't what possessed Arlen to make a Nightwing for Batman 66?
Makes no sense.
However, the bookworm looks. Waxed Robin. Did they wax them up in an episode? Did they get waxed by somebody?
I don't know. I know there was one where they broke a lot of eggs on him.
Johnny wants us to buy him a flying fist. Here's Space Batman. What's his space helmet? Why does Batman need a space helmet? We all know Batman can breathe in space.
Not so sure about that one there.
That's an old meme, Jones. I guess you missed it. Batman had a Morpho figure and the Gold figure. They just now got. That's why I canceled my order for them because I already got them. Oh, this is cool. The Art of G.I. Joe, a Real American blueprint box. Is that Blu-ray Digipack? Okay, this is the celebrating an iconic series G.I. Joe toy line over 11 hours of multi Blu-ray discs. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, you might be. Are you a G.I. Joe fan?
I don't own any.
I don't anymore. I got a few. Yeah, I got like Pimp Daddy Destro back here and some bitches. About it. This figure here is a lot of collectors have been wanting to see this one re-released back. If you miss Boss time around, there he is. And I got a piece of Doctor Who trivia for you, Jonezer.
I will fail it, but go for it.
I've already given it away. That spacesuit wearing right there is a costume that was of Doctor Who.
Oh. Yeah, I can't say I've watched too much of that. I'm not much of a Doctor Who connoisseur. Was never one of my things.
Well, I like the old Doctor Who, and I like all the way up to like Peter Capaldi and the New Who, and after that, I kind of these deluxe art statues. Are these statues? Would you be interested in a 1/10 scale limited statue of Wolverine for $100.
I don't even think he.
I don't even think he looks that.
He doesn't look $200.
He doesn't look $200 cool to me.
Stuff come in this week. Forfeit.
I'll say, did you see them Secret Wars?
Okay.
Them right there.
Them right there.
That's what you wanted me to go to all along. Okay, here they are. We have the Force Captain
Well,
America.
if you've seen them.
I knew about them. I saw them on.
Can you even hear what I'm saying? Or
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. It seems like I'm saying stuff to you, but it's like you're not getting it or not hearing me.
There is a little bit of lag going.
Okay.
So what we have to do is we have to speak and then pause. We've been through this before.
They're saying it's an echo. We're echoing.
Where's the echo coming from? Because I don't see it on my mic. I can look at my audio mixer. Now, Jonezer sometimes does echo when he first begins to speak, especially if he talks while I'm talking.
Is it me? Am I the echo? Am I echoing? Jonezer sounds loud and echoey.
Wonder why.
Who knows? I flashed my camera and my mic to see if that does anything, but we'll see.
Titania. Tell me about Titania. I don't know about this. Oh.
This is a Hulk villain. She was in the show, the She-Hulk Abomination show on Netflix. They did. Yeah, she's the one probably everybody was very excited to get Titania and the Beyonder out of this line. All the other ones are kind of, I don't want to say repaints, but the other ones have been out there. Like I'm in a toilet bowl. That's awesome.
That's a badass looking Iron Man. Iron Man on roller skates. Is that a thing? I guess Jonezer had to kid there. Tell me, chat, is Iron Man on roller skates a thing? I don't remember. That's like a figure pro would make. I did the best I could, folks, to try to get him sounding pretty. Yes, but good enough. I want Cap, black suit, body, and B. Iron Man had roller skates in the has roller. Okay. I did not know this. All right. Oh, I like that gun. And he's got the Secret Wars shield from the old. I guess it does the thing. These are supposed to be fully articulated Marvel Legends figures, and they're on the Secret Wars vintage looking package. This is right. This would be right up my alley. But I'm very good about my trying not to get into any other series besides Superpowers and Masters of the Universe Origin. Here he is. That's a movie. I remember yellow and brown out. A lot of people like the yellow and blue or yellow and black outfit. Brown outfit, I remember. And the original Secret Wars figures always had these spectacular tools that never. I guess that was the get you to buy them. And here is the Marvel Legends Lockjaw Marvel's Crystal Action Figure pack. Hey. Professor X figure that everybody's been wanting to get. There's your retro collection Green Goblin. Like that, huh? Back there. Back over here. Captain America. So take a look at tore up shield. Pointy finger that can point to you. Loot. Got the lenticular shield to find us. Cool. Now let's go over to Helidope and see what they got in. Got Street Sharks, NECA, Teenage Raj. They got Wrestler. Always cool to come over here and check out some of our guys like Ed and Aaron over here. They are an up and coming toy store. I wanted to take them out now. Pulled out of the Havoc. They got a pre-order on Thunder Man from the Master Kodak. The Attorney Cyclone. I like that leak. Of Grayskull Wave 2. Wave 3. Casey Jones. Got Vipor, Reptilex, and Webstore. Got the She-Ra. Missed out on She-Ra the first time around. Got a chance. And they got that should be the cartoon version. Bomb He-Man, if you Bomb He-Man. Pearls of Grayskull Hordak. Now that's a badass looking Hordak. Bad. Pick out some chat. I've been missing the chat because the chat had me. Captain America. Jonezer's not here, Colossus, and he had to go take care of a kid. I wish the Sharks didn't cost a flipper. Looking for me. I am looking for was. I'm here. Okay. Did you click the camera off or you happen? I have that new master version. Got to get ready with PayPal before. Oh, is my sound going in and out? It's because I'm not speaking directly into the mic. Sorry. I've got a very aggressive noise gate going. I have to remember that. Thank you, Honor, for reminding me to speak directly into my mic. Sorry about that. Get back over here and take a look at what here. I'm fixing to get ready to move on. Wanted to see what they had on their front page. We'll look at Entertainment Earth. They have the Secret Wars action for pre-order. Black Suit Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man, Titania. G.I. Joe's real quick. Guys are Joe fans. There's Zartan. These are sold out. Get a vinyl mask of Destro. Let's see what's going on. Jonezer is looking for that dummy Danny. Can you firewood, says Mo. My wallet is going in and out. It's fading away. Troll, formerly known as Billy Mays, Lukey's on the show. Richard says, that wasn't me, Joneser. We were talking here. Proof right there. That don't prove crap. Honor UAC says, my wallet also, especially if the 3 Legends ordered finally comes. Okay. All right. And last but not least, we're going to go over here and check out what Big Nerdy's got. Got the Secret Wars Legends out here on the front page. And he's got G.I. Joe's. And check this out. Is that Prince Zizor? There you're back, Jones. Or what happened, man?
Nothing here the whole time. I've been here the whole time.
I just saw Spider-Man's picture for up there in Steve's picture.
Oh, I had the camera off.
Oh. That is Prince Zizor. So they're releasing a black series of Prince. You remember
who is Prince Zizor?
Huh?
I do. I don't know if I know who that is. I know who that is. Is that from the books?
Shadows of the Empire. You remember the Shadows of the Empire book series?
Is that the book?
They did comics and books.
I literally just said that.
You know what I'm going to do? Hang on, folks. Just a second. I'm going to make something happen here. Stop some. I'm going to refresh this over here called the control room. That means I'm going to pop in and pop back out in there.
Okay. What's happening? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
All right. Oh, man.
I was just begging nonsense. If I said I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone, like oh hey, have you seen those yet? And you said something else, and then I'm like, hey, have you seen those yet? Oh, you want me to click on that? I'm just asking if you've seen those yet.
We were so out of
You know?
sync with each other. I'm sorry about that, folks. That's it.
And then
Issue
you're
that
like,
I
do you know what
solved.
this is? And I'm like, yeah, do you know what this is? I'm like, is it from the books? Well, you know what it is. Is it from the books? Yeah, it's from, this is from the books. I'm like, I said it twice. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, Jones. I could not hear you. You were so far behind.
It's not your fault. Well, how are we now?
Once I refreshed the control room like I just did, I just hit refresh in there and came back in. It's kind of brought us back together again.
Am I still echoing, folks in the chat? Am I in a toilet bowl still? Books. It's from the books. Yeah, that was my guess. 3 times in a row. It was confirmed. All we can do is laugh at this kind of shit, to be honest with you. It's not as bad. So, okay, that must have been part of the problem. I don't know.
We've encountered this before. That's why I knew what to do about it. I probably should have done this a long time ago. Ooh.
Those are kind of cool. Now it's worse.
If I had the money, I'd buy this Dracula. Look at that damn Dracula.
Looks pretty cool.
Christ, man, I want that, but I can't buy NECA. Okay, well, we're through window shopping for now, so I'm gonna segue into something a little different. Get over here to this, and I'm gonna shut down this. What else I can shut down to try to make Twitter? I got everything shut down except bare minimum. Hammer Dracula, yes sir, Rickster. All right, so we did a little window shopping. Done memes of the week. What else could we do there, John? Folks enticed to watch.
I think you'd be a fool to try a comment corner with what we got going on now. I just waved my hand and it took a half hour for me to see it.
What this lag is.
Unless you want a total shit show one.
Oh, what's going on with this lag? How? More thing.
I just waved. Better. I don't know about the sound, but the video's catching up. Yeah, it's just lagged out. I'm like a half hour behind you. Oh, he says sound okay and no lag. Okay, but do I have Bill? Okay, this is weird.
All right, they couldn't hear anything I just said, John.
Oh, okay. Well, they just got me staring off into space, listening to you, but they can't hear you.
They can hear me now.
Lovely.
They can hear me now. I put me back on them. What I had to do, folks, I had to kill my camera so Jonezer can't see what's going on the show anymore. All he can see, not me in the picture right there, and himself.
Yeah, I guess that is what it is.
It's going to have to be that way for right now, anyway. Our help. I was right now. Things got better. They got a lot better as soon as I cut that picture. Says that
It
he
must have worked, saying Mike.
look. That's another thing. Don't stop watching when it happens. Keep watching and watch me fix it.
I was gonna say that was pretty smooth.
Picture is like 240p. It don't bother him. All right, so with that done, I can do a comic corner because you don't really need to see anything comic corner. So we go.
Jonezer Comic Corner. It's Jonezer Comic Corner. It's Jonezer Comic Corner. It's Jonezer Comic Corner.
So let's do this.
And Mike Fee says that he's been learning.
Don't do it like this, but fix it this way. No, it's been fun, and this has been a wild ride, and these have gotten better. There was a time when these were coverable.
I've learned a few things too, a few jiggery pokery things.
Yes, see, senor. So I could see from the YouTube feed, I'm sitting here in my little comic book store. So I got about 8 books. We'll flash some covers. Then Bill and I wanted to discuss something that we were discussing beforehand. Sometimes you guys miss the best parts of the show that happen off air. So we're going to try to see if we could recreate some of that magic here. But in the meantime, I'm going to flash some Spidey covers at you. That is the subject of today. I'm going to get everybody a chance. I have a favorite Spider-Man character. Anybody in the chat that can guess who it is wins the no prize. So first I got Amazing Spider-Man issue 130. This is Hammerhead here, wrecking the Spider-Mobile. Big flat head. Oh, that was a pretty cool cover. Got the jackal there in the background. Nonsense. And then I like shocking covers. And a lot of times they use the shocking cover to trick you to buy the book, but sometimes the actual event in the cover doesn't actually happen. So I try to focus on ones that do. It's pretty wild. And anime. Excuse me. Y'all see that? Dr. Octopus anime. And here we got another cover with the Spider-Mobile. Old Spider-Man clinging on to dear life as his own car is about to run him over. The Spider-Mobile was an interesting concept. Why would Spider-Man need a car? But the Spider-Mobile could like go up the side of a building just like Spider-Man. So pretty cool. And this is a series of stories, 2 issues. One of my favorite crossovers. We got Spider-Man fighting Nightcrawler here. This is their first meeting. So Spider-Man doesn't know who Nightcrawler is, and there's a sniper on the loose. In this story, Spider-Man thinks Nightcrawler is the sniper, and Nightcrawler thinks Spider-Man's the sniper. And then they get to fighting each other. And then a third suspect shows up, who is the Punisher, who also is figured in, but it turns out that none of them is the sniper. And in this series of 2 books, it's the first appearance of a Punisher villain called Jigsaw. So he was the sniper. Very cute. And then any of you Kingpin fans out there, old classic Kingpin cover, Spider-Man dodging a desk. Very, very goodly. I really like this older artwork. Anybody got a stab at Goji took some stabs. The Kangaroo, Stegron, Willow the Wisp, Ned Leeds, Frederick Foswell. I give you credit, Spidey knowledge. Speaking of Willow the Wisp, I believe that's his first cover. I think he appears for the first time in the issue before this, but I thought Willow the Wisp was a very underrated Spider-Man villain. And so nobody got it right. Well, the final book here showcases my all-time favorite Spider-Man character. Not going to be who any of you. It is, drum roll, please. J. Jonah Jameson is my favorite Spider-Man character. This is another one of those covers where you get the, oh my gosh, Jonah Jameson's got proof that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and he's going to confront him with the evidence. And this actually happens in the story. So, pretty wild. Yes, that is my favorite Spider-Man character. Oh, dang it, Parker, bring me pictures of Spider-Man. Jonah Jameson. This kind of leads into what me and Bill were talking about. We were sharing some favorite Jonah Jameson moments or stories. And
I'm back on. I've turned my mic back on so they can hear me, but I had my mic off so that Jonezer could have full support. Pictures. Triple J made such moves out of work.
Jameson. Ross Andrew, yes, very good artist. I've got quite a good run of his stuff. This is my favorite era. Goji is the 70s Spider-Man. I really think they hit their stride, late 60s and all through the 70s. I really think that's primo Spidey territory here. For sure.
Absolutely.
But Bill, you had mentioned your favorite Jonah Jameson story, and I'd love to dig into that.
John Paul just subscribed. Thank you, John Paul. Joel. John Paul. Welcome to Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures as a subscriber. Jameson was responsible for Scorpion in the 90s animated
Comics as well. He funded the research from Professor Harvey Stillwell, which made Matt Gargan the Scorpion. Matt Gargan also appeared the issue before as a private detective that Jonah had hired to follow around Peter Parker so he could find out how that little weird kid like him is getting these Spider-Man things. Jameson had suspected Parker even way back in the day. So Jameson's my favorite Spider-Man character because I think he is he's not really a villain. Jameson's not a bad guy, but he's wrong and he's passionate, he's angry. And some of his outbursts and things are pure comedy. He's usually paid for comic relief. They did it the best probably in that Tobey Maguire movie with their casting of Jameson A plus to live forever as a meme.
Oh, you're serious.
Correct. Yeah, that's the best. You know, what do you want the bonus for standing there? Get out of here. you know. So yeah, Jameson had the greatest one-liners, or I love the classic banter. Oh, Parker, Spider-Man, menace, and he's like, well, Mr. Jameson, he prevented that robbery from happening. Oh, Parker, don't let your bias of Spider-Man prevent you from being a good reporter. It's like, who's more biased on Spider-Man, Parker or Jameson? But he had some good moments. Bill had mentioned a classic story where Spencer Smythe kidnapped Spider-Man and Jameson, tied a bomb to their arm, put them together, and sent them out into the world. And that's probably one of the best Spider-Man, especially his best Spider Slayer story ever done by far. And they recreated it in the 90s animated with Alistair Smythe, Spencer Smythe's son. And it didn't quite have the same feel as the original one, but it hit some of the mark.
Would you try once again with that Spider-Man knowledge?
With the Human Fly, who is a very underrated Spider-Man villain. They even made a Marvel Legends. I was very surprised by that. I don't think he appeared. But yeah, they brought Stillwell brother to do the Human Fly, who it's I don't know why Jameson makes these Spider Slayers or mutated people to go after Spider-Man because they always end up going after him in the never works out. But yeah, Jonah Jameson, my favorite Spider-Man character, just because he is, the driving force of the story. They had recreated him very well in the latest Spider-Man PS4, PS5 video. Kind of reimagined him like an Alex Jones style for podcaster. That was kind of funny to listen to. The Jameson ranting, the guy's talking about Spider-Man being a hero, and he's like, "Oh, well, you must have a lot of experience, sir. Were you, lots of years in the news field, or a Pulitzer Prize reporter, or something like that?" Guy says, "No, well, I'm a plumber." "Oh, well, then fix my toilet and shut up." You gotta love that Jameson wit.
Yeah, and that figure that you showed has so many accessories, paper and all that, and J.K. casting. Yes, that little thing right there. I kind of want one. I kind of want that
What's
Jameson.
really cool. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That I kind of want that Jameson too. You might get me.
He's not an easy one to get. I paid the blood price on it because it's not easy to find on the shelf. I think $25 figure, and I ended up paying $50 for it. So he's almost double price.
Oh,
But yeah, J.K. Simmons was a perfect casting. It's a cool figure. He comes with cool accessories. He even got a little rolled up newspaper that he can swat at Spider-Man with. Comes with a couple hand portraits. Got a finger he can point. Now get out of here, get me more photos, and a fist he can shake. Oh, that's Spider-Man. I think the only thing that'd probably be missing is a cigar for him to smoke. And I always loved in the old days when they'd animate him. I guess they don't animate it comic, but he'd like yell, and the cigar would just be floating in the air with his open mouth. I always thought that was great. But yeah, that's my favorite Spider-Man character of all time, J. Jonah Jameson. He's a multi-layered character. There's even I don't know if you've seen that meme where they say in people's last moments they show you who they are, and then they have the Green Goblin has him up by his neck, and he's asking him, "Who's the person that brings you the photos of Spider-Man?" What does he do in that moment in the movie? He doesn't give him up, even though Parker's right there behind him. He says, "Oh, I don't know. His stuff comes in the mail." So Jameson has some integrity. He isn't all the way a bad guy, but how he plays, we love to hate.
Yeah, he hates on Spider-Man because he has this bias on Spider-Man, but he has his ways about him, but way down deep inside of him, there's a little bitty heart in there, and every once in a while it comes forth.
It does, and I think as human beings, we love the like the story of the Grinch, or when somebody that not expected to show compassion or kindness to there's a I think there was a issue where Peter Parker came into some legal trouble, and they might have even done it in the cartoon series, and Matt Murdock comes to be his lawyer to defend him. And Parker's like, "I don't have any money," and he's like, "It's already been taken care of, sir." And at the end, it turns out that Jonah paid for it, but on the agreement that we don't tell him.
Right, and Honor You 83 was bringing up something that we were talking about the other day, that in the recent comics, J. Jonah Jameson and Peter Parker are all buddies and friends now.
I don't like that. It just feels wrong to me. I've seen the scene where it happens. I get it, and it's well written. To me, it, it, we've talked about this before about properties being evergreen, and yes, you have to move the story forward. Yes, you have to do different, but I think you also have to leave it in a state where it can come back to and still be somewhat like it was left. And when you make Jonah Jameson know Peter Parker's Spider-Man friends now, you can't go back now to those classic, thanks Spider-Man. I mean, that's just I don't know. I love that trope,
Yeah,
but
he knows
it won't
Peter.
bother me.
I'm breaking in here, but he knows Peter Spider-Man, says Honor You 83. I don't like that either. Now, Gojitron's got a question for us all. J. Jonah Jameson versus Perry White. Who wins?
I think this depends on what we're talking about. Are we talking about a fist fight, or are we talking about who's going to run a better newspaper?
Better newspaper would be more apt.
Well, I think Perry White's probably going at, because Perry White papers probably run with a smidge less bias, probably a touch more integrity. Whereas Jonah Jameson, I believe, has got that Spider-Man bias, so he's not. He's reporting some slanted.
Goji says, remember when Peter revealed his identity in Civil War, Jonah sued him for fraud for selling photos of himself all those years.
That sounds pretty good. Sounds about right to me.
Richter,
I had a what if comic. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Richter says, it's like T-Law knowing Adam's He-Man.
Yeah, well, you can't go back. Once you go forward, you can't go backward. Here's another one that bugs me. In the old days, the heroes had secret identity. Like, does Daredevil or Batman or Spider-Man even have a secret identity anymore? It seems like all of their villains and all of their love interests, every supporting character just knows now. They all do.
That's a modern thing, and it started in the movies. I think when Iron Man, at the end of the first Iron Man movie, Iron Man revealed himself because it was silly to try to voice that one over. Yeah, the one more day.
See, it makes sense for Iron Man to do it. It makes less sense for Batman.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Bruce Wayne is funding all of this stuff with all the Wayne Tech money, I would think that the shareholders would kind of upset.
Right. It, yeah, or even like, cause yeah, like the Riddler knows, Joker knows. I remember back in the day, it was like special, like only Ra's al Ghul and Hugo Strange knew. Nobody else knew.
And they had that special
That
kind of
was
insanity because they didn't want anybody else to know because they knew.
right. The information was valuable. Well, and Ra's al Ghul had that um want to have Wayne replace him or lead the head of the League of Assassins, or what they were called back then. And
Right.
Hugo Strange was just obsessed with becoming Batman. He was going to be Batman.
Right. Well, I kind of want to move the show along since we're past the 11:30 here. I had something set up here for you, Rick, and I'm going to show it. Got a couple of things for you. First of all, we've been hearing these stories about relationships stuff with women and how failed that they are, and the fact that that you're after things that you probably don't need. I call it crazy. So I'm thinking that we probably need to have some more educational stuff here on the show. I've got this for you, Rick. And Jonezer, I'm going to go ahead and segue right into this special that I fixed up here for Rick. So watch this, Rick. Watch and learn, sir.
Okay, so this is the Universal Hot Crazy Matrix. It's everything a young man needs to know about women. I've developed this on my own over 46 years of living on the earth. So this is how it works. You have your crazy axis and your hot axis. Hot is, as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that. Crazy is measured from 4 to 10 because, of course, there's no such thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy. So you got 4 to 10. This is your hot crazy line right here. Very important that you keep in mind where the hot crazy line is. As a rule, this is your no-go zone. We do not hang around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind, a 5. So this is your no-go zone. You don't go here. We just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right. Above a 5 and to about an 8, and below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone. But keep in mind, when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location. Okay? So that's the fun zone above a 5, hot, below an 8, hot, and below the crazy line. This means these are, most of the time, not crazy. Okay? Above the danger zone, above the crazy line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany. This is hairdressers. This is where your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail. Now that we have some of the chart filled in, we got a couple more pieces to put in. But at this point, understand something. This is not a static environment. This is a situation where you have got to use this matrix over time to develop some reliable data. It's like a dope chart, okay? Because at any moment in time, any woman that you have previously located on this chart can vanish from that location and appear anywhere else on the chart. So what you have to do is, over time, collect some data. And once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have this zone here. This is below the crazy line, above an 8 hot, but still, you know, about a 7 crazy. This is your date zone. You can stay in the date zone indefinitely. These are women that you introduce to your friends and your family. They're good looking and they're reasonably not crazy most of the time. Okay, so this is, you can stay here indefinitely. Now, above an 8 hot and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone. Okay, when you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. This zone is not scaled to size. This is a representation and not an actual. This is not a pie chart showing you how many of these people are out there. This is simply a representation of what you're after. You want to be 5 to 7 crazy above an 8 hot. That's your wife zone. Okay. Now, below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist. If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay? So I was explaining this to a guy one time, and he said, wait a minute. I met this girl, and she's like smoking hot. She's like at least a 9, and she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy. I said, you're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy. He said, yeah, man, I like her a lot. I said, you should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny. So you got to be careful, because down here below a 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude. That is the universal hot crazy matrix.
All right, Dana, that was pretty good. Now, let me ask you, like, for the women watching, is there a male version of that? I mean, would it also be?
Oh yeah, it's a little simpler.
If a dude is super hot, okay.
Yeah, it's a little simpler, but we can do it real quick. It doesn't take very long at all. For women, this is your matrix. You got your cute axis, and you got your money axis. Okay, and if you have, there's only 3 sections. Women have a very large no-go zone. This is for dudes who are neither hot nor have a lot of money. You'll notice over here, this is the husband section. Once you cross a line and have sufficient amounts of money, it is no longer relevant how hot you are. And then women have a fun zone here where a dude is broke but hot. That is the cute versus rich matrix for women's use.
There you go. Remember, your responsibility to be ready to date hot bitches never ends.
There you go. And I'm sure it was Gojitron, but it's still relevant. There you go. And I guess Jonezer turned his camera off. Are you still with me, Jonezer?
I am.
Odyssey Extreme has joined us tonight. Welcome to the Nut House, says Rickster. Hi, Rickster. Yes, the science is still good. Science is. And Odyssey, hello to you there, Jones, there in the chat. Now, there was one other thing. There you go. You're back on screen. There was one other thing that Rickster was telling me about. He was telling me about. I want back 5 minutes to. I want back the 5 minutes of my life. I was trying to help you. I'm trying to be a friend here and help you out, because obviously you stay up there above the crazy line in the redheads and Tiffany and stripper territory that you stay out of. But anyway, Rickster was telling me about a play set that he wanted really, really bad when he. And I thought that I would the memory down here and check out some of that.
We'll return after these messages.
It's the Play-Doh Fuzzy Pumper Barber and Beauty Shop.
Sit right down, crank up the chair as Daddy grows his Play-Doh hair. Shave and a haircut.
Next, please.
Brother needs a little off the top in the Fuzzy Pumper Barber Shop. We'll fix Mommy's hair just so you can make it with Play-Doh.
The Play-Doh Fuzzy Pumper Barber and Beauty Shop from Kenner.
There we go. The Fuzzy Pumper Barber. I remember that commercial, and I kind of wanted that too. So I'm not goofing on him there, Mike. Jonezer.
Yeah, no, I thought that thing was cool too.
What? Go ahead, ask him the question that you asked him in the chat right here. Oh, she doesn't know.
Huh? Go ahead, what?
Victor wants to know, you were asking, you tell him if you got a wife, why are you hitting?
Oh.
Doesn't know.
But she don't know. Okay.
She doesn't know that she's a wife. Apparently she doesn't know.
That's the problem.
Yes. Approaching in over there, Rick. Well, I got time for one music and fun, folks, and I never do a show without it. So we're gonna skip into that because I may or may not have to run into work tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get our music and fun going and go from there. How about that?
That works.
This is Hordak, the original gangster. I'm here to give a special shout out to Mike V from your little pal, Jeff. I understand you've been sick and shit. Now that you done got well, your buddies want to get your ass back on YouTube and start making videos again, instead of sitting around the house on your dead fat ass like a sack of shit. And if you don't, I'm gonna come to your house, and I'm gonna take this, and stick it in your butt, and twist it. And if that don't work, I'm gonna take this crossbow, and shoot you dead in your motherfucking eye. Okay, Jeff, here's your fucking cameo. Now give me my fucking money or I'm gonna find your ass and do the same goddamn thing. Okay, I'm done. Is that shit off? What, goddamn? How many more of these fucking things do I have to do today?
Late night vibes is built on the screen. Superpower stacked, he's living the dream. Mint in the box, gotta keep it pristine. A DC close, superhero supreme. Hardcore grind with a heart of steel. Collecting that fire, it's the real deal. Behind the mask, the fake is revealed. Every cape, every hero's got that feel. Late night build mode to Jonezer. Throw it back like a vintage treasure. Hardcore beats with a synthy measure. Hip-hop flow melt to the pleasure. Collecting the past, but the vibe's forever. Comics and toys, we're bound together. Bill and Jonezer pushing through the weather. Late night shows, we ride forever. Late night shows, we ride forever. Jonezer's hyped, it traces his game. Comics in hand, he's staking his claim. Golden Age vibes with that noir flame. Trench coat sharp, making waves, no shame. Metal wrist cut, let the ink he trades. Rare finds in his foe, deep like the shades. He flips through the pages, history invades. Vintage art with the deals he's made. Late night build mode to Jonezer. Throw it back like a vintage treasure. Hardcore beats with a synthy measure. Hip-hop flow melt to the pleasure. Collecting the past, but the vibe's forever. Comics and toys, we're bound together. Bill and Jonezer pushing through the weather. Late night shows, we ride forever. out the books. Heroes and villains with all the right looks. From the capes to the crooks, they flip the script. Vintage raw, nothing's ever skipped. They're digging in deep from city to street. Hip-hop with the heat, they never retreat. On YouTube they meet where old school beats crash with metal riffs in a style so sweet. Late night Bill Mo to Jonezer, riding the waves like a laser blaster. Action-packed, this groove disaster. Mel me sip, taking it faster. Superpower toys, Dick Tracy Noir. Two collectors shining like stars. Late night hardcore hip-hop we spar. Toys, comics, the world's ours. Late night shows, we ride forever. Jonezer lost it on the floor. Action figures hand no more. Crawling low he has to find, bumping all with his behind. On his knees he starts to roam, hairy ass in every home. Looking round and spinning there, love-like figure in the air. Jonezer's lost the plastic hand, wallowing on the ground. Jonezer's ass like superhero, gravity unbound. Living room, a battlefield, all the toys that he concealed. Hunting down the piece of plastic, it's a fight so fantastic. Cracks and under chairs, Jonezer dives without a care. This is now his only mission, find the hand with no omission. Jonezer's lost the plastic hand, wallowing on the ground. Jonezer's ass like superhero, gravity unbound. Without a care, this is now his only mission, find the hand with no omission. Gravity unbound. Oh, oh. Living room, a battlefield, all the toys that he concealed. Hunting down the piece of plastic, it's a fight so fantastic. In the cracks and under chairs, Jonezer dies without a care. This is now his only mission, find the hand with no omission. Gravity unbound.
Inspector Jonezer's on the case, he's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand to trolls online, now he's got a sassy sass. Blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list, can you imagine that? Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, Until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky, he's searching garden gnomes. Interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky, he's searching garden gnomes. Interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Jonezer, not even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far, from the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door, but we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees. Even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Jonezer's on a roll, his antics never end, but we all know deep down he's just trying to defend. Inspector Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Jonezer, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on there in the chat while the playing. I didn't do it either. I don't know what else to say. King, you thought you caught me, but it turns out I'm Ric Flair.
It's the guy making multiple accounts. This isn't hard. Guy gave himself away. Not very sneaky. I know.
Well, you know, I was awful intrigued by that rig that he's got set up there with the soundboard and all that shit and editing. Hey, Sue Studio, I see you are using your emoji that we made for you. Have you been lurking there, Sue Studio, or are you just now joining us? Because it's about that time. Matter of fact, it's a little after that time.
Yeah, I'm running on empty. I had a long day myself, all and 88, and I probably got a long one tomorrow too.
Well, guess what just got played right now? The Ducks. Ducks are going. That means, you know, time to go. Jonezer's work is killing him too, Alex. So we're lucky to have him tonight. Hoping to make as many Saturdays as he can. So, Bill, what? It doesn't mean me.
He's closed. It's you.
Jonezer's calling you out, Rick. And Studio says that she's been sick. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get duck you all, says Rick.
All right, quack quack, motherfucker.
What's the new emoji? It is a round symbol with stars around it with Wonder Woman's. If I can wake up before noon, I'll try to swing by Walmart. Alex.
Find it.
Good luck, because my Walmart ain't got jack crap in it. Guys, we're going to call it a night. It's been a good one. We've had a lot of technical tonight, but we tried to solve them as best as we could, and did a pretty damn good job of it, considering what we had to work with. A good journey, Mary Atwell. Good process at hand. Why don't you find yourself back into? And Richter says, "Don't I get a chance to?"
No, you're guilty till proven innocent.
It's the Inspector Gonzer way of doing things. So
guilty till proven innocent.
I got notes here to prove this.
Kindling like a burn that freaking dummy that was in.
Danny O'Day, yeah, avoid having him too. He was. Yes, good night to Danny. Still not me. No, it's not you. Yeah, we narrowed it down to one.
I never thought it was too soon. I only called her out because I was goofy. I never believed it.
Right. Nor did you believe it was God either, right? Because you know who God was.
No, actually, I blame God for most.
There we go. Look, guys, we've had a good one tonight. I'm gonna try to put something there for you guys tomorrow as well. I don't know whether I'm going to Sunday or whether we'll do something we did last week. I'm not going to put that long. Maybe it was Danny. Go pick on him. All right. Well, right now we're going to say you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Keep on collecting. Stay fantastic. And we'll see you all next time right here. Weird.
Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.